Hello there, welcome in our next episode where we're gonna share with you all the pros and cons about the British property market. Many people are saying it's one of the best rental market in the world. So today, it's not my property this time. This time we're gonna talk about one of our investors' house. So this investor used all of our services, which mean he used one of my companies, which is looking for great deals, sourcing company. So let's get into it and you're gonna see how it was before and how it looked right now. Okay, so we can start from the ground floor. Next to the door we have toilet with the sink and the boiler being replaced over here. So the house is a 3-bedroom house with full bathroom, kitchen, living room and toilet downstairs. And we have the smallest bedroom over here. That is the next bedroom over there. And just over here we have master bedroom. So this is the biggest bedroom with the biggest size. There's also some space in the cupboard. Just bear in mind, this house is not completed yet. There is no blinds over here yet. What we like to do, we also like to add something extra. So the house is looking a little bit different than other quality houses in the market. And last part is the bathroom, where all the white goods been replaced, but we decided with the investor to keep the tiles being painted. And I think it's look really nice, yeah? Especially for rental property. Nice, clean, dry, it's very important. And there is a new fan, so the fan being replaced as well, then it's keeping the bathroom really dry. So we can go to check the ground floor now. So as you can see, we are now in the kitchen. So the entire kitchen is brand new, everything been replaced. Kitchen and bathroom is a really important selling point. Whatever you're gonna do you're gonna sell the property or you're gonna rent it out? So those are two most important places which we need to focus to have really good return. And next to the kitchen there is decent sized living room and also a garden. So garden will have some extra work as well. Not finished yet, so needs cleaning, need to have like an extra jobs to be done. And if you like to hear about the numbers, come over and hear about first schedule of works. Sorry to interrupt, but if you are interested in property market, there are 3 ways how I can help you. If you would like to build your own property portfolio, but you don't have time and don't want to take that stress on your back, then all of my companies can help you with sourcing the property which will be below market value. Project management will handle renovation and they will supply you with all required certificates. And after that, you can also use the letting agency, which will find you the right tenant. Plus, we have also the accountants company, mortgage advisor company. So everything is under one umbrella. Next one is joint venture. If you would like to be part of bigger project, we can set up together an LTD company. We split the profit between us. So you are the passive investor and all the hassle is on me. And lastly, because all of those companies are constantly growing, we are hiring. We're always looking for talent. Project managers, letting agents, brokers, social media experts, video editors, and property sources. So if you already have experience, don't hesitate, send us your CV. You will find more information in the description. Thank you for your attention. Let's get back to the video. So we will talk about now schedule of work. So basic one was painting entire house, skimming were required, new kitchen with new appliances, new radiator, bathroom white goods and floor, taking out all the rubbish, new carpets and underlay. If the investor will ask us, can we do some other things which he is not happy to have done? For example, the existing boiler was still good, but he decided to replace it for a brand new one. So every investor is receiving a proposal deal. They possess all the information you need before you're going to purchase the property. So purchase price of this house was £112,000. Renovation we estimate for £17,000. Stamp duty 5%, which is 5.6k. Legal fees around 3k. Done value £150,000. Final rent around £900. So yield is around 9.5%, or return of equity, which is different than ROI. Return of equity we include with that remortgage. So So the strategy is always buy, renovate, rent, remortgage, repeat. And just once, when you're gonna gather enough funds to purchase your property, you can use the same money with the next one and have the snowball effect with your entire portfolio. And also with that proposal deal, you will get a schedule of work, some pictures, location, very important, flood map. So this is extremely important. So you're going to be 100% sure the flood will never reach your property. What is the communication, public transport, floor plan, housing as well. So how many is properties is a private sector. So over here we have 118 houses in this area. And also what are the schools around. So we have like 3 schools, and EPC is already type C, currently is C. And then all the pictures, so how the house look now. So we need to look for the houses which are terrible condition, because then we have stronger position to negotiate the price, so we can drop the price even more, and whatever we're going to drop it is staying in your pocket after you're gonna do the remortgage procedure. So our denote value was for 150k. With the quality and the standard as this house it is currently, it's really easy to rent that even higher. So don't forget, we're living in the free market and people need quality houses where there is a huge lack of them. There is a stat which is saying that around 20 to 25% of rental houses in the UK are not suitable to live in. So the conditions are terrible, but still, because people they didn't have space and they didn't have place where to live, where to go, they will rent that house anyway. So what we're doing currently with our job, we taking dead properties, some of them are terrible condition, we're bringing them back to the life, we putting them back to the market, so some family can enjoy a quiet, peaceful life, a nice house, which is really good for also mental health. So currently there is a huge demand for rental properties, and even now we have a lot of corporations which choose strategy build to rent in British market. But even with that, comparing demand to supply, the supply is still dropping. Why? Because the regulation has changed, the tax system has changed, and there is many private landlords who are not buying properties through LTD companies, so they can deduct so much cost from the taxes. So they pay huge taxes, and it's only 10% of 2.5 million landlords which are using LTD companies. And LTD company is only the one solution to build your rental property portfolio. The worst case scenario is when you building your private property portfolio under your private name. Because as soon you're gonna pass 50k earnings, you going on next level taxing, and nearly half of it you're gonna give it back to the government. It's totally different story when you have LTD company. You have a lot of tax deduction, and as long you investing, you building costs, there is a huge chance you will pay even zero tax as long you're building your property portfolio. And currently the situation is really bad for people who want to find a house, who want to rent a house. 34% of their income in average they need to spend on rental property. And don't blame private landlords, blame the system, the government, because there is extremely hard to build, to find the place, to find the land. Even when there's plenty land around, it's extremely hard to get planning permission where there is different use class for the current land. And also the cost of new build is really high as well, especially after the Brexit and after the inflation. So those new build houses, to make it even for the developer, they need to be really expensive. And because of that, the demand is huge, but there is not enough supply. The rent in the UK is all-time high, all-time going up. In long term, with the time, those houses are increasing in value, plus they're increasing in income from the rent. So in current situation, it's one of the best, and many people are saying the best market to build your rental property portfolio. And it's extremely important that us, small landlords, we need to be on this market, because we can compete with each other, we can compete with prices. Bear in mind that we need private landlords, private sector, not only huge hedge funds. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to share, to comment, and to give us a thumb up. If you'd like to find more about what we're doing, you can find the link on the description to our website www.dawbuszgroup.com, where we can help you with all the services. I also provide services with over 400 investors where we're searching for properties. That's my deal sourcing company. We renovate them, and also we do letting and even accountancy. You will find the link below. So I will see you on the next episode. Take care. Bye bye. Puściłeś bąka?